Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 13 of Takedown. This one is titled Level 53. You heard a click and a faint whirring noise, and then all of a sudden there was a mass of different colours swirling with white, and you found yourself inside a very clinical white room. Welcome to Rapid Fate Online, flashed up in big letters before your eyes, and you jumped slightly. Welcome and congratulations on your purchase, a friendly voice said from somewhere above you. Let's get started. We need to create your character. Two options then flashed up before you, character or mirror. You hesitated. What's mirror? Does it mean to mirror your image? No, thank you. I don't want Goha to recognize me. You thought as you clicked character. You got to choose everything relating to your features, from picking your eye colour right down through to the shape of your nose. When you were satisfied with the look of your character, you had to pick an online name or username. You thought for a bit. You thought, something different. Selecting the keyboard from the menu bar, you typed your username in. Enter. Congratulations, the message said. Username accepted. Enter game. Yes or no. You selected yes, and the voice spoke again. Welcome to Dawn City, the only city on level 1. From here, your journey begins. You may choose whatever class you like. Just ask the guides for assistance. These guides are the people with the purple cursor above their heads. Good luck and have fun, the friendly voice said. You reached out and pressed the finish button, and suddenly you were in the middle of a town centre. Okay, so this is Dawn City, you thought as you looked around. People were walking around calmly, going about their daily activities, and you watched them carefully, still worried that you'd come face to face with Goha at any second. Wait, how will I recognise Mirio? You thought as you looked around. I didn't even ask him what he looked like. You took a few steps forwards and then stopped. Wait, maybe he knows where to find me, so I should probably just stay still. You turned and sat down on a bench nearby and stared down at your feet, moving your legs and noting how real it all felt. Just then, someone from beside you made a high-pitched squealing noise, and your form prickled with fright as your head shot up and looked at her. It's him! It's him! She squealed, clutching her friend's shirt. Who, where? The friend asked as she looked to where the first girl was pointing. Oh, shoot! What's he doing down here? The friend gasped. You looked to see where they were pointing, and your jaw dropped open when you realised who they were pointing at. It was Mirio, looking exactly the same as he did in real life, but looking hella fine in his combat mage outfit. You stood up and smiled at him, walking towards him. Yin? Oops, Un? He called as he smiled at you. Yeah, it's me, you said with a smile. Is that his girlfriend? You heard the girl who had fangirled earlier ask her friend with a dejected voice. Looks like it, the friend mused when she saw Magata wrap an arm around your shoulders. Ready to go? Magata asked you as he walked you towards some platform thing, his strong arm guiding your slightly hesitated form. Dunno if I have a choice, to be honest, you replied with a nervous smile as you looked up at him. I'm going to show you a cool place, Magata said with a smile and a thumbs up, putting emphasis on the cool. Are we going somewhere cold? You asked, catching onto his joke. You'll see, he said as he walked up onto the platform, still guiding you with his arm. Level 53, he called loudly. Suddenly, everything went blue and sparkly as you were transported to a snow-covered level, the temperature dropping very quickly. Whoa, I can even feel the cold? You mused out loud as you shivered slightly and stretched your hand out, letting a snowflake fall into your palm. This all feels so real, you commented to Magata, who smiled at you and took your hand in his. Come with me, he said as he stepped off the platform and led you through the snow, heading for a tree covering nearby. His hand is so warm, you thought as you looked at his hand clasping yours. As you entered the tree covering, you noticed a small cottage with the lights on, about 200 metres ahead of you. A house? You asked Magata. Yep, he replied as he looked back at you. Mine. Oh, you said softly as you held onto his hand, letting him lead you to the cottage. He pushed the front door open once he got there, and you stepped in, the warmth immediately enveloping you. This Rapid Fate game is amazing, you said as you let go of his hand and walked over to the fireplace that was set up. I can feel so much. You eyed off the fire. It really is, top of the line, Magata replied as he removed his black outer cloak and hung it up at the door. Take a seat, he said as he pointed to the chair by the fire. Thanks, you said as you sat down in the seat and looked across at the flames. Oh, and don't try and touch the fire because it hurts, Magata said with a laugh as he walked to the kitchen and pulled out some mugs to make hot drinks for you both. You tried it? You asked with a small chuckle. Yep, he said with a goofy smile, holding up a peace sign to you. So the headgear activates pain receptors? You mused to yourself as you looked back at the fire. Very advanced. So, Magata said as he finished whipping up 2 hot drinks and carrying them over to you. What class do you want to be? Oh, you said as you took the drink. Scholar? Magata asked as he sat down in the other chair next to you. He said softly as you looked down at the drink in hand. No, actually, I want to be something completely different. Like? Magata asked with a smile. Something I never got the chance to do, you said, thinking hard. There's a class called Dancer that goes up to Gypsy, then... Yes, you said quickly, looking at Magata. Yes, that's what I want. That's so cool, Magata said excitedly. Let's level you up then. We have to get you to level 10 first before you could choose a class. I read up on it, you said with a smile. I know all the basics. Awesome then, Magata replied. We'll head out tomorrow morning then. And there ends chapter 13. That line about Yin wanting to be a dancer just reminds me of the comedian Jokoi, where he's like, I always wanted to be a dancer, but my mum said no, you must be a nurse. Anyway, that's for my Pinoy listeners or anyone else that listens to Jokoi. Stay tuned for the next chapter, chapter 14, coming tomorrow.